Hello, just waiting for it to confirm that we are live, and we are. Yep, and the comments were hello and a very warm welcome to my live. Welcome to Fairy Wednesday Wisdom, manifesting with Melchizedek, turning an ordinary life into an extraordinary life. Yes, normally I come live at about 6 o'clock in the evening, but I've been out and about living an extraordinary life, and here I am half an hour late. Hey, so what? That's what happens. Sometimes an extraordinary life gets in the way of your ordinary life, which is brilliant, which is amazing. So I don't know how many people are away. I did put a little post up on Facebook to say my live would be half an hour late. Not sure anywhere if anyone saw that, because I have literally been in for about 7 minutes. I literally come in and I thought, you know what, I'll do a very quick live. So I'm just going to have a quick slurp of my lemonade and go, hello, how are we all doing? How did we cope with the 777 portal yesterday? How did you go with the energy? How did you do with whatever you did? Did you do the meditations? Did you do any manifesting? Did you do anything to do with yesterday? Because yesterday was one of the 3 most luckiest days of the year. And yeah, let me know if you did any manifesting, what have you put, any intentions or anything like that, and what energy. Now today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the holy day of the fairies. Fairies are our earth angels. I think I spoke last Wednesday about how you can sort of differentiate between a fairy and an angel. Well, a fairy normally has insect wings, and angels have feather wings. And also fairies you usually find by water, in forests, by trees and plants and flowers, and with animals, because they are our, actually I said earth angels. Our ordinary angels are normally around us at our own time. And the fairies help us to manifest our dreams into reality. The dreams that are like our physical dreams that help us with our lives, like, you know, manifesting a home, or if you want a car, or abundance of things. Because in the outside, in the nature, there is an abundance everywhere you look how many blades of grass in our own field. When you look at a beautiful, magnificent oak tree, how many leaves are there? When you look at a beautiful apple tree in blossom in the spring, how many beautiful blossoms are there? There's lots. It's everywhere you go. You look at all the things and you get an infestation. You don't just get one ant infestation, you get loads of ants. In a beehive, you don't just have the one bee, you do have the one queen bee, but you don't just have one bee, you have loads of bees. So everywhere you look, there is an abundance. It's not often you see one cow in a field, maybe a bull in a field, but everywhere you look there is an abundance. If you're watching this now, pop on and say hello. If you're watching this live as a replay, remember to go #replay. Not sure if anyone is around, because like I said, I am half an hour later, and most people go, oh, where is she? And unless you saw my post earlier, which was, I posted about 4 o'clock this afternoon, just as I was about to do my journey home. So, an ordinary life into an extraordinary life. Now, some of you who may or may not have been following me, some have been following me for a while, some have been following me for a short while, but those who may or may not know that back in December, I made a decision when I was out in Lanzarote. Going to Lanzarote over Christmas and New Year was something completely different, completely out my normal comfort zone. Don't normally do that. Normally, for 60 years, I have always had Christmas at home, in my own home, or with family, etc. But this last Christmas 2022, leading into January 23, I decided that I was going to do something completely different and have Christmas and New Year out of the country. And I thought, you know what? This is something new and something different and unusual. And I then decided, while I was in Lanzarote, clambering across the volcanoes, etc., I decided that I was going to do something every month for the next 12 months, and that was going to be completely different to what I normally do. That means extraordinary, out of my normal everyday life, your ordinary life. You get up, you do this, you clean your teeth, you go to work, whatever you do, and then you do whatever you do, and then at the end of the day you go to bed and whatever. But it's the same old ordinary life. Nothing exciting different happens. And I decided that I was going to go and lead an extraordinary year. And how was I going to do that? Well, I was going to do something out of the ordinary every month. So I would look back next December 2023, I will look back and go, yay, I did 12 amazing things that I would never have normally done. That is turning an ordinary life out of an extraordinary life. And we can all do that. You know, we always go to the same cafe. We'll go to a different cafe. Or whenever I go to the same restaurant, I always order the same food. How ordinary is that? Why not go to if you're going to go to the same restaurant, order something different to eat, or go to a different cafe. Or if there is something you've always thought, you know, you're driving along a road and you go along this road and you go there and you time after time, and there's a village on the side and it says place to Anyhow or place to Cirencester, and you will think, you know, I've never been there. Why not take a detour off your journey and go and visit that place? Or you talk to someone, say you've made some acquaintances on Facebook. Some of us have got, you know, a few hundred friends. Some of us has got a couple of thousand friends, most of who you've probably never even met. Yes, you may have met in the land of Facebook, like someone says, oh, you've got so-and-so in common, blah, 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 and let's become friends. And you become friends in cyberspace. Well, that's what happens. And you live a life in cyberspace. But why not do something completely different and decide, you know what, I've got a whole load of new amazing wonderful friends that I've made in Facebook land. Amazing people. Some I've met as a client who've then become a great friend, etc. But they're all on Facebook land. And today I decided, well, I had planned it a couple of weeks ago. I met this amazing wonderful girl called Nicola. She does know that I will be talking about today, and she does know that later I will be sharing a photograph of the two of us. So she is aware. We can't talk about it. And she may even be watching now. I don't know, because I've just literally texted her and said, I'm on sick. Because what we decided that, you know what, we often said, oh, we must get together. But do you know what? I said, you know what, sod this, Nicola. Let's put a date in the diary. I actually put a date in the diary, and we wrote it in our diary, and today was the day. Now, I turned an ordinary Wednesday into an extraordinary Wednesday, twofold. Oh, quite a few things. Because I not only did I meet Nicola, I also met a great guy called Sam, Nicola's partner. Lovely. Another person, and it was funny, another person of her. When I first met him, he goes, oh, I don't recognise you because you haven't got your box around you. Which means the only time he ever sees me is either on Zoom, yes, on Zoom, or hello, yes, or like on a Facebook Live. So he goes, you look really, no compliment, you look really different, not with a box and flat screen. He goes, you are real. I went, yes, I am. Look, I'm in 3D. It was so funny. It was lovely. Such a lovely couple. But it's like stepping out of your comfort zone and going off. And do you know what? As some of you know, I suffer from severe anxiety. We have Joey, who plays up a little bit. Hello, Love and the Moon. Hello, Andrea. Lovely for you to join me. So, as you know, I do suffer. And with a lot of help from our beautiful Colin. Colin's probably out quizzing at the moment because I'm come a bit late. But yes, I did have a lovely time, Andrea. So what we did is since lockdown, I blame lockdown, you know, our society, our social anxiety stepped in, etc. And I've been not going anywhere. Well, I did in April. I travelled up to London on the train on my own. Now, some people are going, what? She's 61 years old. What's she playing about? When you suffer some anxiety and things like that, and, you know, with the lockdown and things like that, it is a big step. But today, is the first time I've actually done a long journey for, where are we? Since lockdown, should we say about 3 years. Today is the first time that I've done a journey of more than 30 minutes on my own in the car. Now, that is a big step. That is extraordinary for me. But the extraordinary thing is I travelled to a place I've never been to. Woohoo! Good old Gloucester. The only thing, I only went to my friend's house. I didn't actually get to see Gloucester itself. So I said, oh, we're going to come down. I said, and I think I'm going to come down for a weekend or longer so I can actually see the sights of Gloucester. I had a lovely journey, absolutely lovely journey, looking at the countryside, some great views along the A40. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I just followed the signs to Gloucester, headed down to Oxford and turned right and followed the sign to Gloucester. Good old sat-nav. Okay, and so I travelled there on my own, had an absolutely lovely lunch, really lovely, very healthy, but lovely lunch, washed down with strawberries and ice cream, Darga Hans ice cream. I was spoiled, and then we had a naughty coffee afterwards, which, yeah, I know, but that was good. But do you know what? I was there for 4 hours. I was only going to be there for 3 hours, but as you can see, we don't stop talking. We didn't, and it was just like meeting an amazing friend. And it was like, it wasn't like the first time we'd ever met. It was like, wow, it was just like, it was so comfortable and they were so welcoming and it was so amazing. I didn't really want to go, but I went, oh, I'm going to get stuck at Oxford. Unfortunately, I got stuck at Oxford, but that's another story. But you know what? I've got home safe and it was brilliant. The 4 hours just shot by. I can't believe it, because I suddenly said, oh, what time is it? Thinking it's going to be 2:30, 3 o'clock. And they went, it's 10 to 4. I went, what? And she went, oh my God, 10 to 4. Ah! And we just chatted and chatted and chatted. Well, all things spiritual, all things spiritual. Oh my God, we were in our elements. Pulling that bad when you said yourself up. Yeah, well, it did want to send me home a different way to the way I came, and I didn't like the way it was sending me. It's down country lanes, so I sort of ignored it because it was like, I don't know where I'm going. I want to just stick to the signs to Oxford. But then when I got a little bit nearer to Oxford, it said hold up for 30 minutes. So I did take the little bypass then, which was lucky because it took me somewhere else, so that saved me a little time. But yeah, good old sat nav. Yeah, I'm going to use my sat nav. I've decided, Lavender Moon, I'm going to come up to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland, but this has given me a gesto that I can actually do these things on my own. Yes, I got in the car and tooted off to Gloucester, and I know it was only 2 hours drive. Well, an hour and 50 minutes there and 2 hours 10 coming back. But that's good old Oxford for you in the rush hour. Memo to self. Avoid Oxford between the hours in the evening between 4:30 and 6:30. Do not go anywhere near Oxford between 4:30 and 6:30 in the evening. I have loved my sat nav. I have travelled all over. I know, and I've decided after today, you know what? I might travel up to Scotland. Confidence boost. It was. And the thing is, it was like going up to London, travelling on my own. First time I went up to meet Anna up in Scotland, up in Edinburgh. This is Anna GB, who's busy setting up her own business at the moment. And like my Anna put me on the train this end, and I travelled on the train, and the other Anna met me, which was a great forefront for when I went up to see Carl Gray. Travelled on the train on my own and went to see Carl Gray and then got back on the train and came home again. Now I'm doing it, there's no stopping me. So I've done the 2 hour drive to Gloucester. That's 4 hours driving today. I'm sure I could do a trip up to Scotland. Okay, the new. Watch out, Scotland. Here we go. The last triple I drove to Scotland to get her. Tibby. Oh, you drove to Scotland to get your last Tibby. Is that the dog? So yeah, so maybe when I'm putting it out there, I don't know how many people are watching, but you know what? Is there anybody out there in Facebook land who wants to get together? And rather than go, oh yeah, let's do it, do it, and then nothing happens, I have a diary. I don't know where my diary is. I have a diary. And if there's anyone who wants to get together, rather than go, yeah, let's do it, we will put it in the diary and I'll come and visit. Yes, indeed. Yes, dog. There's 5 of us, yeah. So I've decided, if it's a little bit further afield, like Scotland, I may have to come for a lot longer than a day trip. Scotland to Edinburgh from Northampton it's a bit of a trek for a day's outing. It's a bit of a long trek. I think it's about 6.5 hours, which would mean it'd be about seven hours for me, because I'd have to stop for a wee. So wee. I'm in it for me. Absolutely, Jeanette. And Jeanette, I think you do dog, so I might come up and gate crash one of your dog meets. Now that would be fun. I was in dog heaven today because Nicola, who I met today, has got a little cocker spaniel called Alfie, and Sam has I think it's a poodle or something called Bilbo. 8 hours. Yeah, it would have to be a couple of days, a day travelling, a day whatever. So I might actually turn it into a mini holiday. But you know what? I might come up on my own. Come on my own. So that would be, yeah, why not indeed? I was actually wondering what to do over August bank holiday. Maybe I'll come up to Scotland over August bank holiday. I don't know. Yeah. Hello, beautiful humans. Hello, Bella Luna. So I've decided that rather than going, yeah, let's do it, anyone who says let's do it, so Jeanette, we will message and we will get a date in the diary. And if there's anyone around, and I don't know where Jeanette lives, and if there's anyone else up around Jeanette, maybe we could do a meet-up or something like that, but I'll just put it out there. So yeah, hello you beautiful Bella Luna. So yeah, hello lovely, thank you Bella. Excited to see what's going to happen with Rabbit Moon. Rabbit Moon, I think it is. Excited about that. Hi, I'm not in a road trip, but I would love you to come and visit me. Well, Lucy, like I said, I'm coming out and visiting people. Think me and Colin Hamsack could do a meet-up. Yes! Oh, yes! I think you're over in the same... Yeah, and that's the way to do it. We will meet up. I'm near Andrea. There you go. So Jeanette and Andrea, I'm free on Jeanette's date. I will come. Yes! So what we could do, Jeanette and Andrea, we can set a 3-way messenger conversation up and we can arrange a date. Yeah, so we can do a 3-way messenger. Yeah, we can do that. Teddy, we can set up a 3-way messenger conversation and see if there's a date. But Colin's busy nearly every weekend. Oh my Colin. Colin is out and about with that frigging Daisy. Him and Daisy. I think there's something going on. I'm okay. I'm going to... Bless you, Bella. Well, anytime you want to get up, the meeting up for a coffee or something, let's do it. Especially now the kids are on holiday, and it's a nice day. Maybe I'll pop up to Leicester and we can go and catch up. Oh, why can't I be closer, loving Lavender Moon? Well, we're going... Is there anyone else up in Scotland? Is there anyone in Scotland? Is there anyone here up in Edinburgh? Or maybe you have to come down and visit us. I don't know where Andrea lives. Don't give me your full address. But is it like Liverpool, Chester? You know, just say roughly where. Yes, seeing me this week 5. Yay, seeing me this week 5. I'm not sure what that means. Where are you? Yeah. Lavender Moon is in Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh? I think that... Don't give your full addresses out. Please don't give your full addresses out. No. Edinburgh. Yeah, I thought so. Isn't that where Carl Gray is? Maybe Lavender Moon and I will do a 3-way meet-up with Carl Gray. I've changed the subject and I've gone all red. Well, he does work with the angels, and today is Fairy Wednesday, and we do all that. So I've just, leading. So that's what I've been doing today, leading an extraordinary life, getting out there. North Wales, yeah, I'm there. I'm actually seriously thinking of moving back to Wales or getting a holiday home or something in Wales. Because I was actually thinking as I was driving around today, because I had 2 hours thinking in the car, because my daughter and I are thinking about August bank holiday. Oh my God, that's Colin coming to see me this weekend in Hampshire. I wasn't doing anything this weekend. Maybe I will visit you in Hampshire as well. Never been to Hampshire, not that I'm aware of. I don't know what's in Hampshire. Maybe I will gate crash as well. And we'll all do meet up in Hampshire. So that's Hampshire. We've got Edinburgh, Hampshire. Oh, that sounds so wrong. I know. Don't even... Visit Lavender Moon and then we'll go and stalk Kyle Gray. Let's do some research and see where he hangs out. Oh God, me my love. Okay, maybe I will gate crash this weekend. Oh, Jeanette's so close. Buckley, North Wales. Oh yeah. So I was thinking actually I might go up to North Wales over August bank holiday, and one of the things I was going to do tonight was to say to Anna, have you got any days off yet, and go and visit. I was going to go, there's a Haven holiday camp in Blackrock, so I fancy going to like Blackrock Sands. I decided not real, but my family's all over it, but of course I can't visit North Wales without seeing my family, so that's why. Come having van group barbecue Saturday. Ooh! Ah! Well, I don't actually have a camper van, but I could always find a local B&B and hang out at the B&B and then come and join you for the barbecue. I'm not sure what the weather's like Saturday. God, that sounds good. We could all meet up and go ghost hunting. Oh, yes, indeed. Ooh. You see, doing this is an extraordinary way, and it's just amazing, and you talk about it and stuff like that, but then it's like, you know what, let's get it in black and white. Let's do it. Let's put a date in the diary. Rather than that, we can always change the date if something happens at the last minute, but rather than not do it like that, we can all meet up and go like, yeah, I know, absolutely. Well, there is a haunted hotel in the middle of York, which when I went up to visit our beautiful Julie Jones, and we went, Julie Jones and I went for a coffee. Well, actually it was Coke and lemonade because it was in the middle of the day and we were having to drive. When we sat in this hotel, and apparently it's the most haunted hotel in York, and you can actually stay over. You can rent a room and stay over in some of the haunted bedrooms. And I went, I'm going to go and do that. Whoa, that's in York, absolutely. So that's why I'm 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock tonight, because I was out leading an extraordinary life. Instead of having an ordinary Wednesday, Portsmouth and loads of ghosts. Oh, Hampshire, Portsmouth. I do know vaguely Portsmouth. Yeah, I can't. Hampshire, that's Poole. Poole, isn't Poole Poole? Is that Hampshire? Yeah, I have been to Hampshire. Now I know. You see, I don't know. Is that bad? My geography. Oh, I can think of what it is now. I don't know. I can't think what it is now. I do know it. I know. But yay! Maybe I'll pop down and see this, because I want to see the sea. I'm desperate to see the sea. Desperate to see the sea. So yeah, I know there's a lot of places. There's a fort or somewhere down on the front of ghost hunting. Got some friend who's been ghost hunting down there. Yeah, never mind. So 22 minutes 22 seconds. I love it. So Fairy Wednesday, and manifesting with oh god, how do you speak his name? Melchizedek, Melchizedek, Melchizedek. He is a member of the group of high-level spiritual beings, the Cosmic Priesthood, a custodian of ancient exoteric secrets, so he knows how to work with the laws of the universe. Oh my gosh. He balances and harmonizes energies from the lack of abundance. So if you've got an energy which is low, so I've got this low energy, he harmonizes it up to an abundance, a vibration. He raises the low energy up high. He can rearrange energy and matter to manifest your dreams, wants and needs into physical beings. And Melchizedek can transmute negative situations and thoughts into positivity. From I can't do that to, have a go. By clearing away and purifying the low energy, he purifies the low energy, purifies the I can't do this, I have got the lack, to you know what, I haven't got any money, to what can I do to bring in money? I want love in my life. What can I do to love myself and to love others? So he does everything, working with the energy, the universe, but he works with the laws of the universe. Oh my God, don't we love, especially the law of polarity, the law of cause and effect, the law of attraction, law of manifestation, the law of gestation. I mean, there's so many beautiful laws of the universe. Because he works with them and works with them, that's why when we say, oh, my manifesting isn't working, it's like, because you're not in alignment with all the laws of the universe. When you're in alignment, it then works. He clears the low energy. He creates and attracts new substances or situations. So if you want to change your old phone into a new phone, Ask him. So you're wanting to change old into new, attracts new substances. I'm not talking about new like drugs. I don't want any new drugs. Hippie times. But he would attract new substance. So what is it? The new substance of new money, new love, a new health. What is it that you want a substantial amount of stuff in it? What situation do you want? You don't want a situation when you're in a situation with a relationship where it's cheat, where they're horrible to you, they keep you down, they're controlling. He will move you either away from that situation or change it. So he is a great one. Manifesting with angels and guides is Melchizedek. He is one of the best ones to work with if you want to do any transformational work. Golden Fleece, the Haunted Hotel, noon. Oh, I think that's it. Yes, it's quite small and narrow. It goes a long way back, but from the front, it's very narrow. And when you first walk in, there's this like little bar, and you think, God, there's not very much room in there. It does go back a long way. Yes, I think it is that one. So the card for the day was from our fairy deck. Elemental Fairies affirmation cards by myself, Julie-Sian, and I was mixing with a beautiful goddess today, Nicola, and she's got my deck. So of course I did a card for her, and it was amazing because we were talking about something. Then we pulled a card out, and it was like, ah, and she goes, "Oh, you're amazing." And I went, "Thank you." So I allow the illusions holding me back to fly away. I open my mind to embrace the truth. What is this is the illusion that you think you can't lead an extraordinary life? Yes, I am putting out there, I'm doing this, and you go, I'm leading an extra. Every single person in the universe can lead an extraordinary life. All it means is you've got an ordinary life, but what can you do extra on top of it that's completely different to what you normally do? And this is what I'm doing every month this year. Sorry, I had to call. That's all right, Bella. So what can you do? And I took that decision back in December. Every month I was going to do something new. And so at the end of the year, in December, I will look back and say I did 12 different amazing things. Well, I've done a little bit more than 12, haven't I? Because I've gone and seen people in concert. I've done Glastonbury, which I've never done before. I've done festivals. I've seen first night openings of theatres. I've seen musicians I've wanted to see. I've seen all sorts of things. I met Carl Gray. I met Nikki today. I'm meeting people. I'm going to places I've never been to before. And most months I'm actually, rather than just doing one thing, I'm doing two, and some of them are doing three. It's okay, Bella. So, and even like I said to Anna the other day, we went food shopping. We tried something new, today I tried something completely different. I've never had goat's butter. Has anyone ever had goat butter? Yeah, we normally have butter made from cows. I had to think then, not cow's milk. Sorry. So normally, I have ordinary butter. She said, "Oh, this is goat's butter." It was very nice. Then she produced, you can tell she's a bit of a vegan. Amazing salad she produced. We had this amazing coleslaw, and it was a coleslaw made out of goat yogurt, goat cheese yogurt, whatever you call it, goat cheese yogurt, I don't know what you call it, and I think it has a beetroot in it, and that was really scrummy. I'm into this goat's milk. We had goat's milk in my coffee. Yum yum, very nice and tasty and creamy. I'm going to look into the goats. Never had it before. Never had goats. Well, I don't think we had goat's cheese. But we had goat yogurt. We had goat butter. It was really nice. I've tried something new. I did something new. I travelled on my own. I mean, I used to travel a lot. But this was the first time I'd done this for ages, after about 3 years of lockdown. It's okay. So I did this travelling, went to Gloucester, not been to Gloucester, but it was just on the outside. So I said to Nikki that next time I'm going to come and I want to go and visit Tina, because there's a cathedral and all sorts of things down at the river. I think, is it the River Severn that goes through Gloucester? Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I've got to say, yeah, well, I've never had it before. It's really nice. And this goat's butter, it was so creamy and lovely. And I mean, yeah, loved it. So it's like I've been introduced to something new. So that's new food, meeting two new people who I've never met before. I've met on Zoom, and stuff, but I've never met them in person. So that is great. Wham bang, did a whole load of new things today. Extraordinary. So next time I see something on the go thing, they go, "Do you want to try this goat's cheese? You have a cheese board." I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to try it. Try it. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. So, Bella, let's come and visit you in Leicester and let's put a date in the diary. Absolutely. Why not, indeed? Oh, and I got to Reiki a couple of dogs today as well. That's not new, but hey, I was in my element. I did indeed. So I'd had a great day. I've had an absolutely amazing day. So it says, I allow the illusions holding me back to fly away. I open my mind to embrace the truth. The truth is that every single one of you here can lead an extraordinary life. Every single one of you here can have your life of your dreams. Yes, you may have to release the old and embrace the new. You may have to do, it's a mucky business. Being the caterpillar turning into the butterfly, that cocoon is a real shitty mess. And yes, you will go through shitty mess. But then you break through, you've got to do the change, and the change is messy. And whether that is changing yourself, changing your life, changing a partnership, changing a job from one place job to a new job, changing the way you are. I've suddenly discovered I weighed myself last night. Should not have done that. However, it's back to the gym tomorrow. I haven't been to the gym since before Glastonbury. Oh my God. I haven't been to the gym for a month. No wonder. Naughty Julie. But life got in the way. But that's okay. And that's okay. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Andrea. Thank you for sharing. So it says, I open my mind to embrace the truth. The truth is we are in a system and we're sucked into this system. You got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to do this. Bullshit to that. If you want to chuck everything in and go and buy a little homestead and become self-sufficient and have your own goats and goat's milk, and you want to grow your own fruit and veg and stuff, go and do it. If you want to home educate your kids, go and do that, you know. You don't have to set up, or you don't have to go to work, school, go to uni, get a job 9 to 5, get this chain of a mortgage. You don't have to have a mortgage. You don't have to buy your own house. Maybe you want to go and buy a boat. Go and buy a caravan. Go and buy a wooden cabin. I know there's a girl, she's not watching tonight, but there's a girl down south and she's bought a wooden cabin in the woods. Yeah, she's an artist. Oh, yeah, she's done that. Off the beaten track. Love it. I mean, last night I said I'd be careful what I do, because I was talking about going and living in a cave in the Welsh mountains. Careful what you manifest. You never know. Never know, never know. But it says the truth. The truth is you can do it. The truth is you've allowed other people to limit yourself. The truth is you've allowed society to dictate to you. Now it's time for you to dictate to society and go, enough. I'm going to do what I really want to do, and I'm going to go for it. And yes, you're going to have people who may not go, what do you want to do that for? Why do you want to go and chuck everything and live on a barge boat? What do you want to go and live on a barge boat for? Well, why not, indeed? It means I can travel up and down the canals, you know, and have a different place every day. Why do you want to go and live in a motorhome? Because every day I can open windows and see something different. One day I could see the sea, and the next day I could see the Lake District, next day I could be in Hampshire looking at Portsmouth and the HMS Victory. Next day I could wake up and I could see Welsh mountains, or I could wake up and see Edinburgh Castle. The freedom, the choice. And as long as I can get access to internet somehow, I can still contact you all. The truth is, you have allowed society and the community to tell you what to do. And they set up these fake rules, and the rules are there to control us. And that is the truth. That's all the rules are there for, to control. You can't do this because, you know, you have to go to school. You don't have to school. The rule is, it's an education. Now, that education doesn't have to take place in a school. It can take place at your home as home educators. It can take place, you can have pay a governess to come. You can have a nanny. You can go to, you know, you can have these education anywhere. Online teaching, okay, as long as the education is to the education intelligence of your child or above. That's the law. The law doesn't say, the reason why they want you at school, because the schools want you there because they get paid a load of money. Money. And when you do deregister, and if you deregister your child and the school's being paid £20,000 a year to educate you, if you deregister, the council asks for that money back. No wonder the schools don't like you deregistering. They don't like it because they think, oh, we've got 20 kids this year, we're going to get that much money. Yippee-yi-yo. And then you go, nope, I've deregistered. They're going, what the f***ing don't? Because Why? Because the council goes, we want our money back. That's why schools don't like you deregistering. And they go, you have to go to school. Yeah, well, if you've got a child who's got school phobia, they don't have to go to school. You can teach them at home. Oh, I can't. I'm not a teacher. Was I a teacher? No, I wasn't a qualified teacher. But we did it. And both kids went to university. Boom, boom. Okay, so who says that you need a proper education to get into university? My daughter went for her interview at Cardiff. And they were saying, oh yes, you need these grades and these grades. And then he said, is there anything? I go, oh well, Anna hasn't told you about the film she made and the award, and that in her first year she won an award that was better than the third years, and she actually won. And he went, really? Tell me about it. And he went, sod the things, you're in. It was like, and he says, all you have to do is just pass. At first, 5 minutes ago, he was saying, oh, you need a grade, you need merits, you need this, you need distinction and stuff like that. She said, and I said, no, she's won an award for her filmmaking, when it was for a film thing. He goes, I want you now. It's me running late then. I know. And it was like, and so she could have got in without, and he goes, well, just take you, because you did this film and you won an award on a film. And it was like, so she didn't even actually need to pass the course. She just needed a certificate to prove that she'd been on the course. And he doesn't bothered. It was just that, oh my God, we've got an award-winning kid who's 17. I said, well, she won it at the age of 16, actually. Let's put it that way. And he went, really? Yep, I want her. So there you go, bing, bash, bosh. I didn't start until 6:30. Didn't start until 6:30, Colin, because I was out leading an extraordinary life. So it's the truth. The truth is we are living in a system. And this system is there, and systems and laws are made to be broken. Not the law to murder, not the law to rape, not the law to steal and things like that. I'm not talking about those. But there are other laws, like you have to do this. You can't do this because. Why not? Why can't I just go and give up life and become a tarot reader and earn a living at that? Ooh! Why can't I give up my living and become a pole dancer? Woo! Why can't I go and chuck everything in and go and get a little homestead in the countryside looking over the sea? Woo! Who says that? It's just a law. It's just a self-limited belief. Stop the limits. Okay? The truth is, you have believed these lies people are telling you, and you've taken them as a truth. Your eyes open up. It's actually, it's like someone said, I can't climb Mount Kilimanjaro. You know what? Go and they go, why not? And I go, have you actually climbed a mountain? And someone's saying, don't go and climb a mountain. I go, well, have you actually physically climbed a mountain? And they go, no. Well, please don't tell me, because until you've climbed a mountain, but you would experience that mountain climb completely different to me. So please don't tell me that I can't climb a mountain. There's more than one way of climbing a mountain. If you're in Snowdonia and Snowdon, actually it's not called Snowdon anymore, and I'm sorry, you can go up by train. You can go up by train up Snowdon, and I'm sorry, I've not called it the right name, because it's now got the Welsh name, and my brain isn't working because I've had a very long day. If anyone can remember the new name for Snowdon, let me know. So, and that's the truth. That's the truth. You can walk it up. You don't actually have to physically climb. Yes, I knew in Everest, you do actually, the first part of Everest, walking up to base camp, you are actually walking. You're not physically climbing Mount Everest. It's not until you get to base camp 3 when you physically start the actual climb. There's some mountains in Switzerland that you can go up by cable car. There's some mountains, there's cable cars, so you can do mountains without climbing. Go by cable. So let's think out the box. That's the truth. Thank you, Colin. That's it. Well done. And I apologise for calling it by its old name, but my brain, I've had a very long day, actually. So, shall we do some cards? If anyone wants some cards, I will quickly do the disclaimer. You idiot. Thank you very much for that, Colin. Thank you. There's no way I could have remembered that. Okay, I may or may not be doing readings. If I do, I'll be using Elemental Fairies affirmation cards by this amazing goddess, Julie-Sian. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, your parental consent to parent needs to be there. Not allowed to give legal, medical, or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for a reason apart from entertainment, then it's down to you, nothing down to me. So I've talked about the card for the day. If you want the full reading, check out climbed Manu Famu Low. Nearly killed me. Which one is that one? Which one's Mo Famu? Which one's that mountain? Where's that? Where's that one? Wow. But it didn't quite. But you did it. You climbed a mountain. Well done. And once you got there, it's like, wow. And I bet you felt a great sense of achievement. And if you can do that and it didn't kill you, guess what else you can do, Andrea? That is the beginning. And every time you say to yourself, I can't do it, you think, look, if I climbed Mount Famu, I can climb anything. I got kicked out. Oh! Ah! Right, I have just done this disclaimer, Bella. Just done the disclaimer. So let's do Colin. So I'm going to do, when I've finished here, I'm going to set up a 3-way message with Andrea and Jeanette to discuss a visit up there. Like I said, I'm thinking going up August bank holiday. Yeah, got kicked out. Oh, Bella, Lena, not good enough. Colin. And I understand, Colin, you're going to be visiting Teddy at the weekend for a caravan barbecue. I might come and gate crash because I was thinking of doing something this weekend and going to visit the caravan, go and visit the seaside. I can go and do 2 things. Okay, Colin. I deserve love and I receive love in abundance. Yes, you do, Colin. You do deserve love and you are going to receive it. First of all, you love yourself, which is what you're doing. You're doing things for yourself. It's not, as our beautiful Lavender Moon says, it's not selfish to be self-fulfilling. It's not selfish to love yourself and do things that you enjoy doing. Because when you do things you do enjoy doing and you love doing it, then you'll be attracted to people. Daisy and Frankie together, you'll be welcome. Yep, I think I might come. I might gate crash. Okay, so I deserve. Yes, you do, Colin. Oh my God, you as well as everyone. You do, especially because Colin is such a beautiful person. I love Colin. Like a brother. Okay, before anyone goes woo, like a brother. And I was speaking to Colin because I said I treat you like my brothers, and I not slag him off. I tease him like mad. That's why I love him like a brother, because he takes it well and he gives as much as I take, and I love it. But you do it, and you're receiving love in abundance. You're receiving love for yourself, and now you're living your life and you're going out here. Look how much love you had last weekend when you're up in Derby. Look how much love you're going to be getting this weekend when you're meeting it. And it's great, and you're going to be meeting people, and the more you get out and about, the more you're going to meet the right person indeed. Love it. Bella Luna. Let's do you, Daisy and Frankie. Who's Frankie? Is Frankie Teddy's camper? Is Frankie I don't know. Is Frankie Teddy's camper? Has Teddy got a camper? I don't know. God, I need one. I just need that camper. I was thinking about it today. I was thinking about a car convert. Thank you. Okay, Bella Luna. Oh, this one slid out. I am the wind, free flowing and open to spirit. Bella, you are the wind, open and free-flowing and open to spirit. Bella, step out of the confines of what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. You are a free spirit, Bella. And people have been trying to, my camper is Grace. Ooh, all these people have got campers. I'm feeling out on my limb here without one. I think I might need to go and buy one tomorrow, and then I can join you all. Let's do that. Sod the expense. Okay, Bella, for too long people have been putting you, and I'm starting to feel like, yeah, for too long people have put you in a cage. They've clipped your wings because you are a free spirit. I finally feel my wings drying out. Yes, you've done that movement of out of the, because when you see a butterfly, the caterpillar changes into a butterfly, and as it comes out of the cocoon, it is still half a caterpillar and half a butterfly, and it sits there for an hour or two. And while it's sitting there on the edge, the the caterpillar bit dries and shrivels off in the heat of the sun, and the heat of the sun warms the wings, and then off it goes. So if you ever see a butterfly just sitting there after it's combed out of its cocoon, don't ever touch it, because if you do, it's going to remain half a caterpillar and half a butterfly, and it will die. But that's where you are. Your wings are drying, and you're waiting it for dry, and then you're going to fly. I think for Bella, you are a spirit, and stepping out of the convention of the real life. This is why I'm almost thinking that maybe you need a small holding in the middle of somewhere with the kids, can run wild, not at school, and you've got all the animals and the goats and the chickens and growing your own fruit and veg. I actually feel like I can breathe and be me. Yes, and you're open to spirit now, because now you're doing that, you are open up and be able, yeah, love it. Is who else is here? So great card for you. So who got Jeanette. I actually feel like I can breathe. Oh, I love that you can breathe. I know it's a beautiful feeling to breathe. Jeanette. Actually, it looks weird because I looked at the clock and I thought it's nearly 7:20, but hang on, I didn't start until 6:30. So okay, Jeanette, and thank you everyone for coming and joining me later today. So Jeanette is has got fire. Who else? If anyone wants a card, if you can pop in the comments that you want a card. If you would like a card, if you can just go, yes please, because I've just done Colin and Bella. I'm doing Jeanette. I do not fear the fire, I am the fire. Oh, Jeanette, I do not fear the fire. You are the fire. The fire is the transformation. The fire is the passion. And now you suddenly got that mindset. Yes, Andrea, I'll do all your next. Thank you. So Jeanette, you are the fire. You now got that mindset. You're realizing that actually I can do what I want to do. I can got the strength to stand up and say no to someone. No, I want to go and do this instead. With a mindset, yeah, I can do this. Positivity rather than thinking the negative, because that is destroying all the negativity and you're being transformed. I do not fear. You're not scared of the fire. The fire is the fear of the change. Now you're embracing it. Go, wow, I'm so excited. I'm so excited at what I can do. So excited. And now you've turned the fear into the fire, and I'm so excited and the passion to do it. And this is why I'm really passionate about out and about now. I've decided I'm going to get out there, meet people, do some 3-way conversations. I might message Teddy afterwards and go, what's happening this weekend? Maybe I'll come and gate crash. I don't know. Otherwise, there is something going on in Birmingham on Sunday. My daughter's talked about a special. There's a vintage gothic fair going on in Birmingham on Sunday. So we said if we can't find anything else to do, do that. So Andrea, then I do Teddy in Lavender Moon. So Andrea. So maybe I'll do a 3-way conversation. Andrea is Andrea, you have actually got, do you see that shuffling? You have actually got, I allow the illusions holding me back to fly away. I open my mind to embrace the truth. What illusion, Andrea? What story are you telling yourself that's stopping you from whatever it is you want? What is it that you want? Is there some area in your life that you're thinking isn't quite right? You want to change. But what is it, that story that's telling you that you can't change it? What is it? Remove that illusion and embrace the truth that, you know what, I am worthy of this change, because this small change will embrace my life, will change it completely. Jeanette has said just by her matter of her mindset how different her life is panning out already, and that's happened so quick. So Andrea, what is it that you want to change? It may be something small, it may be something big, but what is it that's you've got this illusion? I want this car, I want this Rolls Royce, but I haven't got the money. No, you want the Rolls Royce. What can we do to bring that money in? And someone else might go, what do you want a Rolls Royce for? Go, well, I'm going to get a Rolls Royce and I'm going to get my partner to sit in the front with a cap on. I'm going to sit in the back and I'm going to play Queen. And I'm going to be chauffeur driven around in my Rolls Royce. God, then that sounds bliss. With my sat-nav taking me left, right and centre to all the car fixes. I don't know. Whatever it is. But this illusion that, I can't afford my house. No, that is a limit. You can afford it. We just got to rejig and relook at things. I've got booted out. Oh, someone else is getting booted out. Why are we all getting booted out? So what has that you want, and what illusion and story of you telling yourself that you can't have it? Right, Teddy. Oh my gosh, there's a second person to be booted out. Oh. Right, Teddy. It's all right, I'm done your lavender. Teddy has the doors of opportunity and abundance are opening to me today. Teddy, the doors of opportunity and abundance are opening to me today. Right, Teddy, you've been shown all these signs. You've been asking for something, but maybe it's like the signs are right in front of you. The opportunities are there, but you're doubting yourself able to do this opportunity. What is it that you're wanting to do, or what does you want? And the universe keeps giving you opportunities. You know, go, oh, I want to, I want a promotion. I want a promotion. You're not getting it at work, but people keep telling you, oh, there's another company and there's a job there just perfect for you. No, I'm staying in here in this thing. And what it is, it's like someone's giving you the opportunity that you're not going to get the promotion where you're working now because the company doesn't respect and honour you and didn't realise your potential. But so other people going, and the universe is going, no, we're giving you another opportunity. There's another company that will give you the time to grow. And what it is, it's the fear of, oh, I've got to do the interview, I've got to apply. What happens if I don't get an interview? What happens if I don't get the... You might get an interview. You might get offered the job. Golden opportunity. So what is it, Teddy? I don't know. I've just used a bog standard example. Don't go with my example. Got a score us now. Got a sore ass now. Oh yeah, because you got booted out. You're the second one. You and Lavender, you and Bella have got twin bums. Yeah, absolutely. So Teddy, what is it? The doors of opportunity are coming. You're being given signs and opportunities. But don't use your doubt that you can't do it. Just go for it. Like me, I've had the most amazing day today, but I could have used my anxiety. No, not going in the car. No, Anna's hasn't got the day off, so she can't take me. You know, I could have used that any excuse not to go and visit and go to Gloucester. You know, but you know I did it. I got the sat nav. I actually managed to set it to work on my phone in the car. Well, actually on my dashboard in my car. And off I went, and I did it, and I've had the most amazing, extraordinary day. But I could have chosen not to. But that was a golden opportunity. And this is the cause and effect the law of the universe. It's a cause and effect. The cause, going to things, and the effect of me going over the cause of my lack of my anxiety, I've gone stepped over that. It's now taken me for a journey to Gloucester. And now it's like, right, if I can do Gloucester, I can go anywhere. I can go to North Wales, I can go to Hampshire, and if my daughter doesn't want to come, I can do it on my own because I can do it. All right? So, golden opportunities, cause and effect, and once you do it, it's there. So then we got the beautiful lavender moon. Does that make sense, Teddy? So what is it that you want? There's some opportunities that are coming your way. Step out of your comfort zone and do it. So, lavender man, before you get kicked out. 55 comments. Love it. Apart from Lavender Moon, is there anybody here who doesn't want a card but would like one? Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon. Ah! We've got another fire card for our beautiful Lavender Moon. I live my life with passion, honesty, creativity and love. I live my life with passion, honesty, creativity and love. Yes, she does. Lavender Moon is the most honest person I've ever known. She is one of the people full of so much love for herself and for others. And she is so creative with her essential oils and all the things she makes. This is you. And you're learning to go with what makes you your passion. Fire is your passion. Fire is that beating heart. And you listen to your heart. You're going with your passion. And you're loving life. It's really good. Apart from your sore bum now. 5 people and 5 comments. 55 comments. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Is there anybody here who hasn't had a reading, would like a reading? Anyone here who would like a reading, hasn't had a reading? Yes, I do confirm. That's it. Relaxing today after art shopping. Now, this is the person who I've just said who lives in a log cabin. This is someone who lives in a log cabin. Hello, Sandra. Long time no speak. Another person I'm going to put in my diary to come and visit. Someone else I'm going to visit. And Sandra, as you popped in, here's your card. Fire. My fire is my desire. I passionately pursue all of my desires, dreams and goals. Your passion is your painting, and you go for it. And every time you paint, you are filled with love. This is your fire, your passion. So my fire is my desire. Your desire is for art. Your desire is to share that art through teaching and through your pictures. That is your desire. And you passionately pursue all of my desires, dreams and goals. You are now doing everything for yourself, Sandra. It's no longer thinking about certain people, but it's like, no, I'm going to put myself first. And if I don't want to go and do this, that's their problem, not mine. That's their circus. Nothing to do with me anymore. I'm this amazing, wonderful, strong goddess who's living my life how I want it. And that's your fire. You found your passion. What's you? You've been held back so long, and there's no stopping you. The fire is lit. That fire is lit within Sandra. You can do your painting. Okay, anybody else who would like a card? Yes, I do. Confirmation. Thank you. That's brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for everyone for joining tonight. Thank you for hanging around and coming late on with me tonight, because like I said, I was leading an extraordinary day today, and thank you for allowing me to share it. And hopefully I can inspire some of you to get out there and lead an extraordinary day, even if it's just going to a different coffee shop, or going to the same coffee shop. Oh, hello, Vicky. Going to the same going to the same coffee shop, but ordering a different coffee. Or going to a different curry house, or going to a curry house and ordering a different meal. Or when you do your food shop, try and pick up something new and different this time. You know, I always buy ordinary white onions. Well, buy red onions instead. Oh, I always buy orange carrots. Buy some purple carrots instead. You know, it doesn't have to be something big like getting in your car and driving for a couple of hours down to Glastonbury and meeting two people off the internet. Now, I did it safe because I did know who they were, and I know that. But you don't have to do that. You don't need to get on a plane and go to Sicily for the weekend and climb Mount Etna. But unless you want to, why not do it? But, you know, we can all lead an extraordinary life. It's just getting out of your box and the belief that you can do it. Vicky, thank you for joining us, Vicky. Hope you're having a lovely day. So let me know, everyone here who's watching, there's 5 beautiful people. What can you do, say tomorrow, that is extraordinary? You all have an ordinary tomorrow. Tomorrow you've got it all planned out. This is what I normally do on a Thursday. This is what I do on a Thursday. What can you do tomorrow that is extra beyond what you normally do? Okay, and like I said, I always have a coffee in the morning. Have a hot chocolate instead. Or I always have a banana for my breakfast. Well, have a pear for your breakfast instead. Oh wow, happy, but we got a birthday tomorrow. Love it. Oh my god. Oh, growing up, they grow up so fast. You wait till your grandson is 17. Not yet. No. Vicky. We will get your card. Vicky has. I love being centered and grounded in who I am. I always lead with my heart. Vicky, are you grounded in who you truly are, or are you trying to live the life of other people and please them? Are you trying to be someone who you're not really? You need to be grounded in yourself and lead with your heart. Do things that you love. Don't do things that you think will make people off to do. Yeah! Station in oh! What fun! Playing with big trains. Have a great evening, Colin. Have a great evening. Enjoy extra yoga class. Yes! Do an extra yoga class. Why not indeed? I have my first grandchild. Ooh! How exciting! Oh my God, a new life. Do you know what? Grandchildren fill a void you didn't even know existed. I know. You think you've got so much love there, and then a grandchild comes along and it's like, whoa! I know, it's lovely. Grandchildren love it. How excited, Teddy. So, Vicky, I love being centered and grounded in who I am. I always lead with my heart. Do you? Or are you doing things for people and then you resent it because they never do things back for you? When you do things for people, don't expect thanks. Don't expect people and go, oh, I'm always doing this and they never help me. That is not from a place of heart. If you do it from a place of unconditional love, it doesn't matter if they never say thank you or never do anything back. But if you get resented, oh, I'm doing this, and they don't do it, stop doing it then. Stop doing it. Oh, I always babysit, but they always want me to do it on my yoga night. We'll just go, no. My new companion buddy. Yeah, corruption buddy. Oh, yeah, I know. Love that. So, Vicky, there's your card. I love being centered and grounded in who I am. I always lead with my heart. Vicky, are you being your true self? Or are you trying to be the square peg fitting in a round hole? Ain't working. It's time to step out on your own. Okay, how excited for you, Teddy. Oh, companion. Yeah, I know. I love it. Corrupting my children, my grandchildren. Love it. You put a seed of an idea, and then it's like, whoa. I wonder how I'm going to affect my grandchildren. Put the seed in there and then run away. How exciting. Right. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great evening. Planning your extraordinary night, or tomorrow extraordinary day, or an extraordinary weekend. Whatever you're up to, have a great time. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.